Before you begin, I promise this tale will keep you on the edge of your seat until the last word. For the creepiest experience, make sure to watch the video all the way to the end. You'll want to know what lurks in the Moonlit woods. Chapter 1: The Whispering Pines. My name is Grace, and I grew up beside the silver-shadowed woods that everyone in our village feared. No one ever went into the woods after sunset. My grandmother used to say, "Don't trust the path in darkness, and never listen to voices that don't belong to you." When I was a little girl, she would sit by the fire wrapping me in knitted blankets, telling stories about wolves with eyes like burning coals. These wolves, she'd say, could look like men. They fooled people by speaking kindly and smiling, but under their skin were teeth and claws waiting for the night. I never believed her. Not really. Not until the autumn I turned 16. Chapter 2: Locked Doors and Lost Invitations. On the night of my 16th birthday, the village held a celebration in the square. Everyone laughed, music filled the air, but Grandma kept a tight grip on my hand. "You must come home before sundown," she whispered. Just before dusk, a stranger arrived. He wore a fine, dark coat and smiled at everyone. His eyes, golden and strange, kept finding me in the crowd. He tipped his hat and said, "Congratulations, Grace. I hope this is a night you'll never forget." His voice was smooth as honey, but it prickled my skin. Our home felt safe, with its locked doors and candlelight. Still, when I peered out the window, I saw him by the edge of the trees, looking back at me. Then Grandma blew out the candle so the wolves wouldn't see us. For a long while, I stood in the dark, listening to the wind and the distant howl of a wolf. Chapter 3: The Warning in the Woods. Days passed, and the strange man haunted my dreams. I saw his smile in dark corners and heard his voice in cracked branches. One afternoon, I followed a rabbit's trail along the edge of the woods. The world was quiet, just the far-off call of crows. That's when I heard someone whisper, "Grace, come closer. I've a secret to show you." I knew it wasn't safe, but curiosity pulled me forward until I lost sight of home. There, in the thicket, the man stood waiting. "You're not frightened, are you?" he asked, eyes never blinking. "I should go," I said, but my feet stayed still. He smiled again, but this time it was sharp, like he was baring teeth. "Wolves are only dangerous if you step off the path. People are the same. Remember that." Then, quicker than breathing, he vanished. The wind carried the sour scent of wet fur and old earth. Chapter 4: The Tale of the Two Wolves. That night, I told Grandma about the stranger. Her face went pale. "You must listen to me, Grace. There are stories older than these trees. Stories of wolves who wear human faces. They come when the moon is full, searching for those who forget what's been told." She took a worn book from the shelf and opened it to a faded picture of a girl in a red cloak, facing down two wolves. These wolves hunt in pairs. One to charm, one to chase. They like the taste of fear. Thunder rumbled outside, and the wind rattled the windows. "If he comes for you again, leave something behind, your ribbon, a stone, anything. Make him think you're not afraid." I nodded, promising I would remember. Chapter 5: The Moonlight Pact. The next full moon cast silver bars across my bed. Outside, the woods were alive with sharp, wild sounds. That was when I heard it, a scratching at the door, soft and careful. I froze. My heart thumped like it wanted out of my chest. When I opened the door a crack, the stranger stood on the porch, clothes dusted with leaves and mud. His eyes were as golden as the moon. "You know who I am now," he said. I nodded. In my fist, I clutched a red ribbon from my hair. "You're one of them," I whispered. He stepped closer. "We're not monsters, Grace. We're reminders. People forget the old warnings. When they do, that's when the true danger comes. But tonight, you choose. Join us in the shadows, or remember your place in the light." The world seemed to hold its breath. I dropped the ribbon at his feet, a sign I'd heard the warning, a promise to remember. He smiled, but it was sadder now. And then, just like before, he was gone. Only the ribbon remained, wet with dew, and a single, silvery hair wound around it. Chapter 6. Never Look Back. After that night, the woods never seemed quite as frightening. The wolves still howled, but I felt their eyes less often. I kept my promise to my grandmother, carrying the red ribbon as a reminder of the choice I made. Sometimes, late at night, I'd hear footsteps skirting the edge of the trees, and golden eyes would flash between the pines. But I never looked back, never listened to voices that sounded too sweet, too close to wishes. Now, when children come to me asking about the woods or the wolves, I tell them not all monsters look the way you expect. Sometimes, they wear kind faces. And sometimes, all it takes to keep safe is to remember the old stories and never lose your way in the dark. Because goodness isn't always loud, but it is brave enough to watch and wait and warn others. Just like the wolves, waiting beyond the moonlit woods. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to our channel for more chilling tales. Don't forget to activate notifications so you never miss a new story. Give this video a like, comment your thoughts or your favorite werewolf tale below, and share this video with your friends to spread the spine-tingling fun.